manage it properly, you know. But please take care of yourselves, people.
Yeah.
Please do. Please do. Life is hard enough. Life is hard enough.
Not to say that he doesn't have it under control, but I hope.
Who?
Dr. Dre.
No, he doesn't have it under control. That's why he's having these problems.
Yeah. My grandmother Lily went out this way, and it was really sad because they just she lost actually a limb at one, or like a lower limb at one point.
Yeah, like leg or something, or foot. Yeah, this is usually where it starts. Starts at the feet.
Same thing happened with my Uncle Larry. So it's terrible.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
I've been tested for diabetes like 3 times, and I'm going to get tested for diabetes again. Because they can't figure out why I keep getting sick, and all the signs keep pointing to diabetes, so they just keep testing me for it, even though they haven't found any sign of it. So I know. This
is a different story out of Florida. This woman defends her family.
It's still crazy.
Yeah, it's still crazy, but it's more of a different kind of crazy. Okay. This is a normal crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's compared to what we usually get out of Florida. Come on now.
All right.
It's not okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Go. I'll let you finish.
Yeah. So this woman, wife, mother, she kills a intruder. She has they have a home invasion. She, like I said, it's out of Florida. Her family's at home, and 2 armed men burst into their homes. The mother, she happens to be in a back bedroom for whatever reasons. They tie up the father and they pistol whip him.
Oh, wow.
Demanding, like it sounds like something out of a movie. They pistol whip him, demanding that he tell where the goods are. And he's like some sort of ex-Navy SEAL just taking it, talking about, there's no money. I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm thinking there really was no money because I think he would have gave it up, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know why they were convinced that there was some money or something. But, yeah, so she was worried about, her husband and daughter. She peeked out from the room. One of the intruders actually shot at her.
Wow.
Yeah. She returned fire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she had an AR, well, they call it an AR-style rifle, and she shot him. He ran out the house. When the police showed up, they found him dead in a ditch outside the house.
Wow.
So she shot him and killed him.
Like how many bullets got in him, AR style?
I believe only 1. I believe she only fired 1 shot, and she killed him with 1 shot, which tells me she spent some time at the range. Or she's incredibly lucky. One or the other. She either spends some time at the range or she's incredibly lucky. In any case, good job, mama.
Yeah, good job.
The other guy just he said, "Oh, this ain't worth it." She's taking motherfuckers out. I'm out. Like, this ain't your regular victims.
Right.
Yeah, this ain't your regular victims. They got weapons and they know how to use them. So he fled, and they're still looking for him. Yeah.
Which makes me think there really was money inside of there.
Well, I think the police think there might have been something going on with the family as well, because typically I don't think they get search warrants for victims.
Whoa.
And I don't think they typically do that. But he mentioned the officer who was talking to the reporter said that they waited for a search warrant to search the property or whatever. And I don't think that's typical procedure when you're a victim of something. You know what I mean?
This is very Breaking Bad.
Yeah, exactly. I think they might feel like maybe they were drug runners or, gun smugglers or something. Something they think was going on. The reason why, because it does sound like some gangster shit.
Yeah. Right.
For you to break into the house.
He shot, she ducked back, came back, returned fire.
This does not sound like an inexpensive gun she has.
And the husband was so his orbital socket was fractured, and his sinus
they beat the crap out of him.
Yeah, his sinus cavity or whatever's on it. So they jacked him up.
Ow.
They beat him very, very good.
So the type of gun that the mother wife, the lady.
Yeah, it sounds like it's.
Would it be something that somebody who's not experienced with guns, would be able to load, aim, and shoot accurately?
No, I mean you wouldn't. No, you would. No, you definitely have to at least have been taught some basic stuff, because it's not A pistol, people have seen enough movies that they could probably just load a pistol and shoot it. But this gun,
the AR style,
a rifle, an AR rifle, you're not gonna just know how to intuitively load it. Now maybe if it's already loaded, you'll figure, and you pull the trigger. That's all. Once it's loaded, all there is to it is pulling the trigger. You might if the safety's on it or that kind of stuff, you can probably figure out pretty easily. But actually loading it, so that's why you never hear about kids accidentally shooting each other with rifles, because a rifle, it takes, just to load it takes a certain amount of skill. So it really has to be ready to go before the accident can happen with a rifle. Not saying that it can't and it doesn't, because they do. I think one of the was it Dick Cheney accidentally shot somebody hunting or something?
Yes, in the face.
Accidentally.
Yeah, so I mean, it happens. But like I said, but around the house, if a kid gets a hold of it and play, like Danya, even if I showed her what to do, she couldn't do it. She don't have enough strength. You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
But
So that tells me that either the gun was loaded, they're ready for an intruder.
Yeah.
Or she knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
Either way,
which is unlikely that they have 11-year-old kid. I doubt that the gun was just sitting there loaded, ready to go like that.
Okay.
So she probably had to load it and then bust one off.
One clue for me on this shit. Don't worry, y'all. Let me get to the bottom of it.
Well, tell me why they didn't know she was there.
They didn't know she was there? No, she died. She's covert. I believe that she got some type of, she was ready.
She's like a MI6 agent or something. A CIA,
like a salt
sleeper agent.
They didn't know they was up against Angelina Jolie.
Right.
When they came in there.
Yeah,
so that's what I feel.
Okay.
Charlie Baltimore.
Right.
Gina Davis. That's one of my favorite bad chicks.
Oh, Lord.
Charlie Baltimore. Yeah. Gina Davis. Long Kiss Goodnight with Sam Jackson, baby. That movie was the shit. Love that movie.
Okay.
Did you know that's who the rapper was named after?
No.
Yeah, she's named after that character, Gina Davis, in that movie. That's where she got her name.
I was today years old.
That's one of those movies that you will enjoy it. It holds up.
Movie.
It holds. Oh, you know it already.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Oh, speaking of which, I have good news and bad news, DD, for you. Would you want to hear first? Good news or bad?
Bad news.
Bad news first?
Yes.
Your Fire Stick's not ready.
No.
Good news is I did get it for you. I did get it. It's upstairs.
That's why I want the good news.
Yeah, I got it. It's brand new. But my Wi-Fi went out. So I can't hook it up for you until I get my Wi-Fi back on. And my cable place is closed today. Hopefully they'll be open tomorrow, and I'm off tomorrow because it's a holiday. My nephew. Tomorrow's Veterans Day.
Oh.
So hopefully they're open.
Today years old.
So hopefully they're open tomorrow. I'm going to go to my cable place, try to get a new router for my Wi-Fi, and then it'll be ready for you next week.
All right.
So actually, it'll be ready for you tomorrow if they're open. So
okay, well, call me.
But we'll see.
I don't know if I'll be back down, but we'll figure it out.
Well, just in case. So we're getting there. I was like so disappointed when I was I called my nephew and everything was like, hey man, my, what you call this, tripping out, because that's what he does. And he, told me some stuff to do or whatever, and and we figured out it wasn't like all my internet, it was just my Wi-Fi. It was like, first it was like just super shitty slow, and then it just went out altogether.
Dang. Well, technology.
Yeah. Yep. Technology. Okay, so in other violent news.
Yay for violence.
Right. So you guys know that ratchet ass sandwich is back. I call it a sandwich ratchet, but the sandwich is not ratchet. It's just the people.
And it's here to stay.
I still haven't had it either.
I haven't had it.
None of us have.
We shouldn't eat it.
Out of protest?
No, not even out of safety. That's for our health.
That's true.
I kind of don't want to go to Popeyes now when I see the people.
It's scary, right?
It's making them go crazy.
Right. So let me tell people, catch them up real quick. So there's this, in case you guys been under a rock and not listening to our show, because we have reported on this chicken sandwich from Popeyes that was everywhere, was ubiquitous this summer for like 3 weeks. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was tweeting about it and this and that. And they sold out in like 3 weeks in the early summer. and they've been out ever since. Well, they just got a new shipment in, and they started back selling it like the first Sunday in November, like November 3rd or something like that. Last week.
Sunday.
Yeah.
They
yep.
shitty.
Well, you know what?
It's
closed on a Sunday, so that's kind of smart. Like,
it's
you know,
shitty for
yeah, that's kind of smart right there. But in any case, they started selling it back, and I was thinking maybe because they've been gone so long that the pandemonium would have died down and people would have come to their senses and would just, you know, come saw about it. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. These Negroes are still, they lost their mind worse than they did the first time around.
Oh, Lord.
And the thing, and the it's supposed to be a permanent menu item now.
It is a permanent menu item now.
So, like,
calm down.
Yeah, calm the fuck down, y'all. It's going to be around for a while.
Why?
And there's all kinds of things going on. There's like traffic jams at the drive-thrus and people cars running into each other and all kinds of altercations, physical and stuff, because it's like so crowded. There's a man who got stabbed to death over the sandwich. They were in line at this restaurant, this particular Popeyes. I forgot. I don't know. My bad. I'm sorry. I don't know where this happened. I forgot where it happened. But anyway, they were in line, and apparently there was some sort of altercation over like somebody taking cuts or something like that. And they got into a verbal altercation. Took it like, let's take this shit outside. And one of the guys ended up getting stabbed to death.
Wow.
Over a damn chicken sandwich.
Wow.
That was probably going to kill him anyway.
Right. This is getting out of control.
It's way out of control.
This is getting way, 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 way out of control.
Not to mention, y'all setting the movement back like 500 years.
I'm telling
with
you.
This shit.
I saw a video of...
What's next? Y'all going to be losing y'all mind over watermelon?
This was in Maryland.
Maryland. Thank you, Pip.
I saw a video of
Maryland.
Popeyes employees in the back fighting.
Why were they fighting?
Throwing back. We didn't get a backstory, but
it was probably too stressed out from all the people that
they
they
was
dealing
fighting
with.
each other. Yeah, the employees were fighting each other, and the man at the counter was still taking orders. It is like fry baskets flying in the background.
My name is in it. And I'm not. My name's been in. I'm not in it.
Right?
He was like, "Don't worry, y'all. We still got chicken sandwiches."
Yep. He trained well. He trained well.
I don't care what's going down. I'm keeping my job.
Right.
Yep.
Like, don't look over here. Just keep looking at me.
He's like, I'm gonna get this line down.
I'm gonna be employee of the month.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see my picture on the wall right over behind you next month.
So here, I actually have a clip of the the stabbing report.
Man. The volume.
Over the restaurant's popular chicken sandwich.
It's just hard to put into words as to what happened here.
Overnight, the sandwich craze at Popeyes turning deadly in Maryland.
We have been able to determine that this is related to the release of the sandwich here at this restaurant.
Police in Prince George's County say a 28-year-old man was stabbed to death after arguing with another man over the release of Popeyes chicken sandwich.
This individual was in line, a line specifically for the sale of the sandwich, when another customer and he got into an altercation. And that ended with the victim being stabbed outside of the business.
When it first debuted in August, the Popeyes chicken sandwich exploded in popularity and quickly sold out across the country. Popeyes even asked customers to BYOB, bring your own bun, and buy the company's chicken tenders to form a sandwich.
It's a meme craze going on. Everybody's been talking about it.
People started reselling the sandwich online, marking up the price by 600%. A Tennessee man even took legal action, demanding $5,000 in damages from the restaurant for emotional harm and wear and tear on his car from driving to various Popeyes locations searching for the sandwich.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank God.
Amid the outcry, the restaurant brought the sandwich back this week, hiring 400 extra employees to handle the rush. But the long lines started forming again. Back in Maryland overnight, police are asking witnesses to come forward, and they're appealing to the killer to surrender.
We are asking the person who did this to come forward. He knows what he did here tonight, and he needs to do the right thing, and he needs to step up.
And this morning, police are not saying exactly how the argument began between the two men.
Was she the police chief? The woman talking?
I don't know if she was
seemed
a
like
chief.
the